So good afternoon. My name is Scott Painter, and I'm the founder and CEO of TrueCar. And if that sounded a little bit like an Alcoholics Anonymous introduction, it's okay. We're going to talk openly and honestly about TrueCar, not drinking. And I can honestly say that it is an honor to be standing in front of you. I'm literally happy to be standing here. The last 100 days have been challenging for TrueCar. It's been hard work, and it's also been enlightening for me and our team. You're one of the first open audiences that I've addressed since the controversy over TrueCar began last October, and I can't imagine a more important group or a more relevant audience. So with that in mind, I'd like to open by hopefully establishing some common ground, our love affair with cars. Imagine if there were a social app that allowed you to map your life through the cars that you've owned over the years. Think back to your first car. It brings a flood of great feelings and memories. And I want to start here because it really speaks to the powerful place that cars hold in our lives. Our cars tell the story of who we are. From my first Fiat Spider to the SUV that I owned when I had my first son to the first new car that I ever purchased. Cars mark a time in our lives. And if you were to reflect on where you're at in life, your car would likely tell your story. We are what we drive, or better put, we drive who we think we are. Your car can tell the world that you work hard, it can tell the world that you're budget conscious, or it can tell the world that you've done really well. So if TrueCar were a person, what would TrueCar be driving? That was my car when I was 19. I remember that car. It was awesome. Candy apple red Camaro. And every time I see that slide, that picture, I remember exactly who I was then. And I definitely thought I had it all figured out. And some of you would probably say that I have not changed much. But I think that TrueCar was driving my Camaro towards the end of last year. And we were arrogant and probably driving more car than we could really handle. But since I'm the driver, I had to take a lot of criticism. And I've been called some pretty interesting things over the last 100 days. I've been called a communist. Really, I cannot tell you how unhappy this made my mother. I've been called a fascist. Literally, these are images that have been posted about me online in the last couple of months. And then there's my personal favorite. Well, I don't know really what to say other than, let me be totally clear. I got the message, I really did. And I can tell you I'm not part of a communist plot, I'm not an evil dictator, and I'm not the Antichrist. I have spent some time on the road over the last couple of months, meeting with our customers, dealers. And along the way, I've not only learned some important things about the business, I believe, I hope, that I picked up some humility along the way. And since the theme of this discussion is time and growing up, I'd like to take you on a quick journey. As a data company, we're always looking for the relationships between data and events. This graph of TrueCar from inception over 7 years ago really plots our progress and key milestones. And as you can see, starting out as ZAG, and then adding affinity groups over time, and then as TrueCar, we're doing pretty good. No covers of automotive news yet, but we're doing okay. And here's some key metrics in a little bit tighter sort of bit of data. Unique visitors. If you'll notice, the fourth quarter of last year, those numbers went up pretty dramatically. Prospects. These are folks who actually come to our website, they sign up, say that I'd like to be introduced to a dealer. Sales. So, as you look at the data, what you realize is that right about October, the data begins to trend upward. Bam, it goes right up. And it begs the question, what changed? And really what changed for us as we went on television. Our thinking was that if TrueCar built a data-driven tool that allowed high-quality prospective customers that were empowered with factual information to connect with dealers, that we'd have a winner. And we got it kind of right.